Good evening. My name is Patrice Jones. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of my research and hurdles that I went through first for this project. For this research, I spent most of my time trying to understand the structured transaction data. I looked into Python classes, dictionaries, and small databases like SQLite to decide the best way to store my transactions. I typically went with the CSV for my database. It was simpler than using the other ones because that was way more code that I had to make work. Like that's why I started off with it, using the MongoDB. But I kept getting so many errors. Like it wasn't connecting, it wasn't saving it. So I'm like, okay, what's a quicker way to do it? And it gave me the CSV. So I just went ahead and went with that. Like, yep, that is gonna make this work. Few of my earlier challenges and hurdles was implementing the add and deleting transaction. It took me literally days to get the edit and delete function to work. But it does work. Thinking. So that's basically it. Other than that, it will be time management. I spent more time literally writing out my code, how I wanted to work and what I wanted it to do. And then when it got time to, put it in the system, get it to working, it was like, yeah, it's better on paper, but it's not working. So let me just get into it. We're going to go ahead and call this in because I'm just rambling at this point. Let's get to see what we got going. Yeah, I don't know my name. Okay, there we go. So we just called it into my repo. We're going to go ahead and call this in so we can see what it's working like. I'm going to show you the code in just a moment. So we're going to start off with 1. Let's put this up because I want to make sure you guys can see it. So we're going to hit 1. So basically it prompts you, hey, personal finance tracker, boom. 1 is add, 2 view, 3 edit, 4 delete, 5 show, and 6 exit. So with 1, we're going to enter an amount. I'm going to say 1,000. I'm going to hit that with rent. I'm going to hit 1 again. Transaction, I'm going to say $325. That is going to be a card note. Hit 1 again. We're going to say $175. We're going to hit phone bill. All right, so we're going to, boom, let's view them transactions. Boom, you get a list of your transactions. I've been doing this, so it saved the old transaction. So we're going to actually use that to edit and delete. So we're going to go ahead and hit 4. We're going to do delete first. Which number you want to delete? I want to delete the phone bill for the $225. So we're going to hit 4. Go ahead and get that deleted. It's no longer there. We're going to hit 3. We're going to see what we can edit here. We got 2 card notes. We're going to hit 5. Enter the amount. We're going to still keep it that $325, but instead of card note, we're going to put child care. We're going to view them transactions again. So now you see that it says phone bill, child care, rent, card note, rent. So boom, we got too many rents here. We're going to 4, delete that. We're going to delete rent 3. And we're going to hit 4 again. And we're going to delete rent 1. View the transactions again. Boom. So it shows that you want to see how much you spent in total. It gives you that correct number, which is all of this added up. 6 is just, hey, goodbye. Everything works there, so we're going to go ahead and minimize that. This is what we're doing, milestone 1. This is my high-level design doc. As you can see, let's open this up a little wider. Function 1, add, edit, delete transactions, view balance, recent transactions. We see that is working. We're going to slide over here to where the code is listed. Okay. Basically, this is what you saw. The prompts that it gives you, if and then, or if else, if. I always have a tongue tied saying that one, but that would be, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Print if you have an error, if you're putting something in that is not correct. This is the main app that we're using from, but where the actual good code comes from that gives y'all the juiciness that make it work. Go over here. Of course, import from JSON. And you're gonna put your transactions there. That is gonna be saved. It makes its own folder each time. With milestone 2 and 3, it actually gets to the registration. So each time you log in, it will give you your transactions. Not every time that I go in here to make it work, it gives me every time I do it. So when I add the authorization and registration onto it, it'll be able to actually prompt it, save it, and keep it. So if I come in or my fiance comes in and wants to use it, it doesn't go under mine. It'll go under his. So basically, we're going to save the data. We're going to save all data in the JSON files. It created that file like I was talking about a little bit earlier. It saves the file there. For my end transactions, I am going to eventually add the month, date, and year onto it. It did give me a little trouble previously, so I just took it out. I'm like, okay, we don't need it right now. But when it gets to the charts and graphs to compare and contrast, I'm going to need that date in there. So I'm going to add it back. Probably milestone 2 video. So total spent, my code listed, the amount, transactions gonna keep being listed. If you ever put an invalid number in, it's gonna give you the hey, invalid number, sorry, try again, can't be used. Then go over here. My required text is for my whole project. But the only parts that we're currently using would be this one right here and then that one at the top, my flash. This is where my milestone 2 is going to be working out of in 3. And then in total, I'm just going to put it all together in main once I finish. But back to this real quick. It's just basically giving you what I'm going to do, my features. You're going to be able to register. You're going to be able to log in, log out. Other features, you're going to be able to do that, add, edit, delete transactions, what I just showed. You're going to be able to view that balance, recent transactions, income versus expenses chart is milestone 3. I'm currently still working on that. It's taking me a minute to get all of that, but we're going to get it done. Of course, again, all of my data storage is being saved in the CVS. And if it's not being saved there, well, it is being saved there, but it makes its own folder with the JSON for the data to keep it one person functional, I guess. I'm definitely rambling at this point. I hope this is everything that was asked for in this project. I'm going to go ahead and submit it. I do apologize for it being late. Thank you for being patient with me and understanding. I do feel better, as you can hear. A little bit still sick, but I am good to go. So we're going to go ahead and turn it off.